Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for Taurus. For the Earth signs. Taurus is one of them, and I am using the old Mythic Tarot. These are the ones I've had since I was 15, and you know, I've been working with these for a really long time. So I thought, since it's the full moon, the eclipse, everything like that, I wanted to use my old cards. So we're using the old, bringing in the new. I'm at my friend's house as well, so a little bit of a different setup. Pretty cool though. So I'm going to be talking with you all about life, finances, your love life as well, and we'll do a bonus message for all of your earth signs as well. Remember that it may not resonate with you, that's cool. Make sure you check out your moon and your rising sign as well. But if you'd like a more in-depth reading with me, of course you know that I've got the links below. You can also text me now and chat if you just got one question, you know. It's quite easy to do, and INSTANTGO, the links are below. So it's really cool, that little app, because I can get a notification pretty quickly, and it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I can write back to you guys fairly quickly, unless I'm asleep or something. All right, so let's start with Capricorn and see what's coming through. Just using one card, that's all I need to spark things off. So here we go. Capricorn. That's the card there, Capricorn. Okay, well you got the Six of Cups. I love using my old cards because I just know them so well. I just know them, what they're saying to me. There's a few things in this message. Okay, so for life in general for you, Capricorn. Okay, big things are happening, and it's making you feel like it used to be kind of situation, because the Six of Cups is something about the past. Okay, but what I'm getting here is the new situation is reminding you of an old situation, and it's kind of easy for you to get sentimental feelings about different things, wishing it would be like this, or wishing it could be like that, or wanting you know, a connection like you used to have. Maybe you're grieving, maybe you're going through loss of a partner, maybe you're on your own, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult when certain things come up in your life to like navigate your way forward clearly. Okay, this is saying that, you know, you are loved unconditionally no matter what's going on in your life. There may be, for single people, there may be someone from the past coming forward again, or someone that you've been thinking about connecting with, and maybe they'll send you a Facebook message or something like that, or maybe someone that you meet is going to remind you of someone from the past. But it's really important that you try not to dwell in this space for too long. You know, don't let yourself become so sentimental that you start trying to recreate things, you know, from the past as well. Okay. I'm also just sensing, like with this card here especially, there's a little bit of deep hurt here, that you're missing someone in your life, and this may not be the first person, you know, that you always would think of. This could be someone more, you know, even someone that you see all the time. Sometimes we can miss that private connection, you know, like you might see them with other people, you might see them with the family, but you don't get to talk to them as much. It could be something as easy as that, or it could be that you need to get in contact or write to someone as well. For those people who are in relationships here, there's a closeness and a coming together, because the two of you are starting to embrace your inner selves and your inner child a little bit more, especially with this moon energy and the way that life is going and the things that we're doing. We're always lifting and growing now, and this has been vital for your relationship to be going through this growth spurt together. And as I said, for single people, try not to recreate something that you had in the past. It's time for new things to be moving forward into your life. Financially, there's a few options available to you, but you must go with your feeling. with which way to go. Like your inner feeling will scream at you. Capricorn, you're really quite intuitive anyway. Nothing really bothers you very much, energetically speaking anyway. But, you know, trust that. Okay, so if you feel like you want to go in that direction, do it. Don't wait for approval from everyone else. Just move forward with it. But overall, in Capricorn, you know, you're just going through a contemplative stage. That's possibly because of the way this moon has been, you know, playing up with everybody. But, you know, trust in your inner knowing and inner wisdom to make the right decisions for your future, okay? I don't foresee anything but happiness coming to you, Capricorn. And it's just a time to filter out your emotions now and appreciate yourself for how far you've really come, okay? Now for Taurus. Okay, so let's shuffle these. This is for Taurus. What's going on? So I'm asking the angels and guides to be here. What's going on for Taurus? Okay, Taurus. You've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is kind of stopping you in your tracks a little bit, life in general. This was something that came up for all of the signs in the signs readings. We've got the Four of Coins as being quite prominent for everyone. And it just means that, you know, there's a situation where you're just going to have to hang tight, especially with finances are concerned. You may have got some money or some money's coming through, and, you know, you don't want to go spending it all frivolously. The other side of this is that you may be holding too tightly to situations in your life, almost smothering things, you know. And this doesn't have to talk about money so much. This could be about a relationship as well, where you're sort of smothering the other person because you're so afraid of them leaving or being out of your sight or something like that. Or this could be something that's been happening to you. You know, you feel suffocated in your life here. Okay. Generally speaking, it's showing that you're working, you're doing what you need to be doing, you know, you're focusing on the future, you're, you know, you see the horizon, you know, you can see where you're going kind of situation, but maybe there's just a feeling of being stuck in your tracks a little bit at the moment, maybe without any real reason as to why. Could be that after the full moon you get past this stage, you know, and you're on the next level of your life and everything starts to get easier. The grapes always indicate to me mediumship abilities too. So there could be someone who is bringing a message to you. And oftentimes people ask me, how do you hear, you know, the messages coming? And to tell you the truth, it's more of a feeling. You know, if I asked a question to my grandmother, for example, I can hear what she would say to me, you know. For example, if I said, oh, you know, what do you think about this outfit? She'll say, what, you're not going to go out like that, you know, and you can hear it. You're not going to go out like that, are you? You know, you can hear her voice. And so I'm like, okay. But, you know, you can hear what your loved ones would say to you, as well as your guides, you know, and your angels. What do you think that they would actually say to you? We know that angels are full of unconditional love, so they'd be very, very supportive, very, very loving and kind. Your spirit guides would be a little bit more direct and try to guide your spirit. That's why they're called spirit guides. They're not fortune tellers. They guide your spirit, and your spirit is like where, you know, you're heading, what you chose to do in this lifetime. You know, the spirit or your soul, you as a soul are doing that job. And so your spirit guide is trying to guide that direction in your path, you see. What you chose to do, not what they want you to do. So think about these things. When you're thinking to yourself, I can't hear anything, I can't feel anything, you can, if you put it into that context of what do you think they would say to you. Even if you're making it up in your mind, a feeling will come through. And the feeling that comes through will be real. because there's no way you can fake a feeling or make yourself feel something that's not there, especially if it's instantaneous, okay? So practice those things because it's showing that you really are in tune, okay? As I said, financially, just hold on to things. Don't be spending, 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 but also there's going to be some relief coming through. If you're single, it's maybe you just have to wait a couple more weeks before you know, you're ready to find that person that's new for you. You know, if you're in a relationship, it's about working together here for the greater good, you know, for a common goal, okay? So that's the messages for Taurus. Don't worry, you might be in that restrictive stage, but keep on talking to your guides and your angels and your family members, your loved ones. You will hear what they say, and it's real, okay? It's real. That is what they would be saying to you, okay? All right. Now, Virgo. I forgot what the... Virgo is my rising sign, so this is more than likely what you see when you see me. I'm more Virgo. Leo sun, Virgo rising, and Aquarius moon. Kind of weird. Okay, let's have a look for Virgo. Oh no. We don't need that many cards. Now I'm going to try to bump everything, right? I'm balancing everything in here. Hang on, hang on. You can't see my undies. Oh my god. There's a long way down. Alright, I think I'm safe. Okay, Virgo, you've caused all this trouble already. Let's see what your cards are. Here we go. Virgo. Oh, God. Alright, Virgo. Okay, so you got the Hangman. Now, don't worry about this card. This is a good thing. I'm getting itched on the nose. That means the spirits and angels are laughing at me. Or they're here. Okay. The Hangman is... Okay, so we're going to look at life. We're going to look at your finances. We're going to look at love and all this kind of stuff. And you're just... You know, this is what the Hangman's doing. You're just hanging around. It's a situation where you're just feeling... Okay, you're just waiting for something to... take place. And these are the Greek mythology cards. So this is Perseus, and Perseus was a little bit naughty and got punished by the gods in a rather nasty way, which we won't go into. But he believed in honor. He believed in doing what he thought was right, and those are your attributes as well. The Hangman also indicates a time where you really do need to take your time making decisions. Don't jump into anything at the moment. You also may be feeling, I'm just getting this word, you may be feeling let down by someone at the moment. So, okay, so someone is not behaving in the right way or has really surprised you with their lack of support, okay? They have been, you know, you've been there for this. This is a big message. You've been there for these people. Maybe there's a group of them or just one person. You've done everything. You've called them. You've supported them. They've gone through a really hard time and you were there. And then when you've needed help, like they've just selfishly been thinking of themselves and not even bothered to stop and help you when you really needed it at some point, okay? This has upset you. Now, this is not for everybody, but I'm really getting this message through strongly. Maybe this is something that happened in your past that upset you and it's maybe been coming up to the surface, but I really feel this has just happened recently. And it's almost like you thought you knew someone and bam, there it is, you know. You've been catfished. So just, you know, don't worry and don't take everything that everybody does, you know, personally. You know, we often do this in our spiritual journey, is like everything everybody says is personally towards us. Like the way people treat us is our fault. The way that, you know, things happen has got to do with us. And it's all about this sense of deep responsibility that you have, Virgo, to make sure that everybody's okay. But it oftentimes, like I said, is not reciprocated. And this is one of those times, all right? But hang in there. You've got the Hangman. Hang in there, because there is help available. You know, there's someone that is coming to assist, a new lot of people moving into your life that will be far better friends to you and more supportive to you. And the other people that, you know, you've been helping all this time, and maybe you've known them for a really long time or whatever it is, they're going to start to value you more with your absence than with you being there. Okay, in relationships, it's time to wait before you guys make any decisions. Wait before you jump the gun on anything. If you're single, it's the same thing too. Just hang in there, because if the timing's not quite right, it doesn't mean that you're not quite right or there's something wrong with you. Don't get yourself all worked up about that. Just say to yourself, okay, the timing's not right. It's going to be perfect, like it needs to be perfect when I meet someone or I move into, you know, move forward in my life. Same with your finances too, you know. Just hang on. And I think I've got this whole, like, everybody's message has been about just waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, so the timing is not quite right for anyone at the moment to be, you know, gallivanting around and, you know, splashing money everywhere. Something bigger is underway. I'm just really getting this feeling. Something big is underway, so we don't want to waste our time on all these little things, because there's something big coming that we really want or really will need. For some people as well, there's a lot of travel. I'm just getting this feeling over the next couple of weeks too, but we'll do your readings as we go along. But I'm feeling that, you know, you may be uncertain about making a decision. Maybe this has to do with travel, and this is saying just hang on, because it's going to happen, but you've got to come to the decision in the right way for yourself and everybody around you too. So try not to worry if you're in this position where nothing much is happening. This is a blessing in disguise, and you're going to see why this has had to happen in just the way that it has. You're going to understand it all very, very clearly, very, very soon. Okay. Don't beat yourself up for everything. It's not all your fault. You're not personally responsible for everyone else's happiness. And if you are having back problems, shoulder, neck problems, then maybe this is what you're doing. You know, you're taking on everybody else's crap and you're blaming yourself, and you mustn't do this anymore. You know, you're not to blame. People are responsible for themselves. And we oftentimes, you know, take things personally that we don't need to. Okay, and that's the message for you as well. So for all of the earth signs, let's just see what's happening here. You can pretty clearly see what's happening. Okay. All right. Now this happened with the air signs as well. We had all this stuff going on, and then boom, wait a minute, it's going to be amazing. It's victorious. And here we've got it here, and this was one of the cards for all of the star signs. The Empress is just what it said. Look how gorgeous it is. You know, everything's coming together. Everything's better than you think it is. You know, abundance is everywhere. You know, birthing new things, pregnancy, motherhood, family, all the joy is there. Now, one thing about this particular card, if you look at the Empress, you see how red the cheeks are? You can probably see that. Look how red the cheeks are. Okay, so that would indicate to me healing. Okay, healing is occurring, because I am one of those red hot people. When I have to help someone with healing, I am red hot, my cheeks go red hot, all that kind of stuff. It bothered me for many years. Now I know what it is. It doesn't bother me at all. But, you know, there is a healing occurring here. So even though you've got all this stuff like this going on, you know, it's going to lift. And it's going to lift in beautiful ways. And the waterfall here of abundance coming to you. Go to a place like this. Go to a place where there's lots of greenery and water and things like that. Just sit and be in nature, so you can just sift through everything too and understand. But, you know, great success here for all of the earth signs. Okay. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. And remember that you can text me on INSTANTGO, the links are below. Or you can get yourself an amazing, huge soul-changing reading, and with the healing attunement and everything like that, and something more personal for you if you just follow my links below. But I'd love to hear from you guys. But until the next video, have an awesome week. Just chill, and goodbye for now.